John King for the Sprawl alongside flyweight title challenger Meatball Molly McCann.
How's it going?
18 days away from the biggest fight of your life for the Cage Warriors Vacant Flyweight Championship. What are the emotions?
Well, today I found out I was the main event, so it was after sparring, so emotions were high. I just cried. I can't believe we're here, John. I just feel ready. I feel like it's my time. I feel like I'm just going to put on a striking clinic and a defensive wrestling clinic. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you think about the last two fights I've had, I've been the purest grapplers, and I didn't get submitted, popped straight back up and punished them for taking me down. Brian, he's got no chance. Like, well, it's a fight, so someone's always got a chance, but I'm just operating on a different level to where she's at these days, and obviously she's going to give it her absolute all, but she's not on my level.
Yeah.
No one is.
You're not a trash talker per se, but you know there's normally a little bit of bad blood with the opponents. Is it a little bit difficult this time that there isn't, because you're friends, you've known each other for a while?
Yeah, I've had to get a little bit nasty.
Yeah.
Not like what I'd say to like the other ones, but this time it is just a little bit like, well, you asked for the fight. You didn't ask me. You went straight to them. So now you're getting it. Like be careful what you wish for, kind of thing. I've always given respect when we've sparred and never hit her hard, because imagine you do jiu-jitsu. Imagine me and you did a spar standing up. I would literally just give you that, because I'm not going to take the piss. Whereas if we rolled, because you know it, I'd be able to go a bit harder. That's always the same case as what it was with her. Yeah. So now she's kind of she's not disrespecting me, but she kind of half has, just by not asking me when she just should have. Now I just feel like I have to run through you, just so you know, like, how dare you even fucking ask to fight me, because you're not there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's obviously a massive fight for you, fighting on in your hometown on a massive card, but getting that promotion to the main event, it must have meant a lot.
I was getting interviewed by the BBC and they broke the news to me, and I just half had a feeling, because I hadn't seen much about Lee. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't been putting stuff up, and I was thinking, what's going on here? And the emotion got to me, and I just started crying, because I thought, I've been fighting since I was 11 and I'm 27, and when everyone's been going out, getting up to no good on weekends, I weren't. I've been running, I've never stopped training, and it's just like, I finally getting the just rewards for all the hard work. Yeah. And what a year for women and empowerment, and breaking down barriers. And Cage Warriors have had women headline once before, in Kerry Hughes and Cindy Dandois. The fight was an absolute joke. The referee it was just like, I can't get my head around they allowed that to happen. And now it's like, that's not going to happen this time. She's a pure grappler, I'm a pure striker, and we're going to put on such a show that people are going to be like, wow, that's sick. Like, yeah, that should have been the main event. So I just can't wait to get in there, John.
Yeah. Is there any, you probably haven't had a lot of time to think about it, but is there any nerves kind of, you're going to be waiting all night, pretty much. You're going to get there early, you're going to be waiting all night, you're going to be last on.
I think
Does that bother you?
I dealt with the nerves about fighting for the world title, so just because it's the last fight makes no difference. Yeah. I think we all know I thrive off pressure, and when the chips are down is when I come through me best. Yeah. So it's like, she puts me into any position, I win. She puts me on my back, I get up, I win. She doesn't put me on my back, we stay standing. I knock her out, we win, I win. She puts me against the cage, she takes me down, I get up, I win. There is no outcome for her where she's going to get the win, and they can all be like, oh, well, Bryony's the underdog and you're there's more pressure on you, how's that going to fare? Makes no odds to me, because I'm the one who's still got 6,000 to 8,000 scousers screaming my name for me to win. But it doesn't matter to me. And everything, I've never had an opponent, have I? Like 4 weeks out, it's always been like 2 weeks. So I've had a month to prepare for you, and I've said this to a few people. can you condition someone's chin to not get knocked out, or can you teach someone better takedown defense in a month? Like, yeah, I'm winning every time, and I can't wait to showcase that I'm not afraid to grapple with Bryony. Like, if she comes in for the grapple exchange, let's fucking have it. If she wants to stand up and smile at me, I'm going to punch your fucking head in. And you won't be smiling come the end of the fight. Yeah. Albeit when we win, I'll pick her up, I'll give her a hug, we'll wave to the crowd and be like, look what we've just achieved. 4 years ago we fought as amateurs on the same card in the Echo. 4 years on, we're headlining fighting for the world title. So it's there's been a lot of swings and roundabouts, but what a story to come through, and she deserves it just as much as what I do, you know. So.
Did I hear you say earlier you first walked into the MMA gym after Ronda Rousey submitted Liz Carmouche? Is that true?
Yeah, so that's the reason I got into MMA. Yeah, I was on a night out and I came home and it was like 4 in.the morning and I watched that fight, and the next day was the 24th of February. Yeah. I rang Paul and then came into the gym. So I was telling everyone it was 5 weeks and 5 years and 1 week. It's not. It's 5 years to the day I started MMA. I fight for a world title. And that is so weird, isn't it? That is like... someone will just be like, there's not much into that. But I had a year out through injury. I broke a metacarpal. And so it's kind of like 4 years, really, I've got from the bottom of the fucking... of the ocean, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting to the top, so... It's mad. It's mad.
Yeah. From that fight, did you take a chance, because Ronda Rousey's known for jiu-jitsu armbars, did you take a chance to specifically jiu-jitsu, or was it...
I walked in and Paul taught me an armbar and I was like, I'm game, so I'm down. Any competition, it could be handball, it could be badminton, table tennis, I'm down to win. I just couldn't get my head around jiu-jitsu. I was like, I don't like it. This is first nature. It's like Paddy throwing a flying triangle. Yeah. It's just normal. Easy, yeah. And striking was normal for me. Jiu-jitsu, I've worked so fucking hard this last year. Me wrestling has always been... I always get a decent double leg or a suplex or something in a fight, you know what I mean? But even when the grapplers have took me down, they haven't finished me. And that was when I was half knew what I was going on about. Now I know what I'm going on about. And we've just done 6 rounds of sparring this morning, and I have not been taken down once, and I got taken down. So I feel like I'm going into a boxing fight. Like, I'd take a fight in boxing with no, like, 2 weeks notice. Like, yeah, because I'm confident in my abilities. I'm finally here now. And Ronda Rousey was saying, like, when she fought, who was the Brazilian who she punched and knocked out? Betchko Hero. She was like, where I was with my Olympic judo was where I am with my MMA, like that Olympic level, like, and I feel like I'm Olympic level. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, all right, you put me into the hot water, into that water, see what I'm going to do. You put me there, test me, fine. Yeah. Any position she puts me in, I feel like I'm able to counter that and then attack. Yeah. So I know what she's going to do, John. She's going to come in, she's going to try a single leg takedown, or she's going to go for the body lock, because it's like, what's Molly going to do to you? Molly's going to come and try and punch your head in. Yeah. Combinations would be different every fight because I change them in fight camps. So my muscle memory gets used to different stuff, but you know that's what she's going to do. And if she does, she'll get a knee to the face. If she does, she's getting sprawled through the floor, and I'm going to punch her fucking head in. So it's simple. Like, it's simple. It's whatever you want it to be is what's going to happen. I'm not afraid. Yeah. I'll bait her in. Go and take it. I dare you. Oof, not today. So.
Do you expect it to be a lot of desperation takedowns?
100%. Yeah. For every second I keep it standing, she's going to be more desperate. And what happens then? Pop. Yeah. Pop. It's Holly Holm versus Ronda. Like, it really is. And I can fight off the back foot, she can't. The second she goes on the back foot, this happens. And you show a mere chin. Oh my God, do you know what I mean? That's like, That's like showing an alcoholic a bottle of vodka. Go on there. It's like, oh, I'm just going to absolutely... Yeah, you can't resist it, can you? But I'm just feel like a jab lead hook, chop and right hand to the chin, or jab right hook and switch. Like, I'm not even bothered that I'm telling you, because I'm not. It's like, you know, Ronda's going to armbar you. Go and practice a defence. It doesn't matter. I've worked on not being as loose, and I've more compacted the backhand. And sparring with Franny, we are so technically the same. Like, if you watch that today, but I've never been able to catch him as much until this fight camp. So today when we were sparring, we never take the piss. If one of us lands, then it just gets a bit more sharper. Everything's a little bit more, all right then, boom. Do you know what I mean? Not like whack. And today I just thought, do you know what, I've got next week left of sparring and I haven't cried yet. And normally in a fight camp I will have bawled my eyes out about 4 times already. So we're good. We're good.
I noticed that obviously you said 6 rounds. It's that easy. I mean, you didn't look too tired. 5 rounds is going to be a breeze.
Oh, piece of piss. I get stronger when the rounds. Everyone knows I'm a workhorse, so round 3 is normally my best round because I'm comfortable then. So if I get, it's not going to go to 5 rounds, but if it does, I will finish a fight in 25 minutes. There's no, it might not be a KO, it might be a TKO, but I'll break her will to win. And no, I don't get tired, because if you think I was a professional footballer who had to run 90 minutes every week, you think I was a boxer. I know it was only 4-2s back then, but the pace was blistering. I've wrestled, I've done wrestling competition, there's 6-minute rounds, 5-5s. Okay, it's not going to be a walk in the park, but I'm not going to be sitting on a stool and she will. I'm telling you that for nothing. I will not sit on that stool and she will.
What's the... If you had to give a prediction, what round do you think she'll break?
Oh, she'll probably break in the first, but she's still a fighter, so she'll still keep coming and coming. But that last fight against Priscilla D'Souza, that girl had heart, and I could have threw the kitchen sink at her and she wouldn't have stopped, do you know what I mean? But she's never felt a dig off me. She's felt a respectful spar, which is 20, 30, 40% tops. She's getting a backhand, and when that lands on her chin, she will think, fuck. And then she's gonna go for the takedown, and she's not gonna get it. I'll break the will in the first, I'll finish it in the second, if it goes to the second. But sometimes you just know, John, like you feel it in your bones. I feel it in my bones, you know what I mean? Like, with all this training I've done, that's been one-to-one stuff. If I do not finish here in that, then it's an embarrassment for myself, because it's just like I've put my life into this camp and I just know it's game over.
Breaking people is one of the main things you do. It happened against Lacey Shuckman. You could tell she broke, you could tell Priscilla did break as well, although she didn't get finished. What stops you from breaking? Because you do set a high pace. What stops you from breaking?
Life. You live the life that I've lived. If I broke, I wouldn't be who I am. Do you know what I mean? Like, if the personal tragedies and stuff I've had to deal with, and the upbringing that I had to overcome, it weren't a walk in the park. It weren't. Do you know what I mean? And I've always used that as fuel to my fire. I've just never. There'll be days for a couple of minutes I'll feel like a piece of poo, and I'll be like, oh. Yeah. But you can't self-pity yourself, and you can't do that kind of thing. You just got to get in there and go. So I make him... Do you hear him then? Paddy! Everyone knows I won't be broke. You can't beat someone who doesn't break, and that's just me. I just think out of everything, my best attribute is willingness to learn, to win, to get better. And I just think when the chips are down, that's when I know how to turn it on. I just think if someone hates me or puts me in a shit position, I pop up and then they think, fuck, that is everything that I've just had. That's all I've got. What can I do? What can I do? And it's just like, what can you do? Meatballs coming, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
You said you kind of feel it in your bones. You're predicting a second round stoppage. How do you think it'll end? Do you think it'll be on the feet? Do you think you'll be ground and pound? Have you envisioned that?
Envisioned. I've kind of envisioned a slip, one punch, knock her down, and then if the ref didn't stop it, I'd ground and pound, or she'd turn away and I'd have her. Like, it's gonna be. If it's a TKO, it'll be because she'll be turning away, not defending herself. Otherwise, it'll be a clean KO. That's what I feel.
I'm excited.
I can't wait. It's going to be sick, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You was at my first comeback one in Shinobi. Yeah. Do you remember? And there was air of confidence about, like, I said to everyone, 3 minutes, I'll do it I've done it in 51 seconds. Yeah. Like, I just get this feeling like this is what... Yeah. Everything's gone right. The only thing that's hard about fight camp is them scales and making weight. And this is where she'll beat me in terms of she hasn't got as much to cut as what I have. But that means fuck all. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not cutting dangerous amounts. This is my 28th. This is my 28th fight, and I've made weight every single time, so nothing's going to change. Sometimes it flies off, sometimes it's a little bit more tougher, but it's the name of the game, isn't it? So.
I don't think you'd be worried, but have you thought at all about Ergas? I think she's took it on short notice. A month isn't a long time to prepare for a 5 round fight.
No, she's always ready. She's a true mixed martial artist. She doesn't take time off, so she's like me in that sense, or Paddy or any of them. Like, Paul wouldn't let us have time off. It's like, this is your job. Do you know what I mean? So I think she's like she's like a director of the gym that she's from as well, so she wouldn't do that. So but no one's got a gas tank like me. From playing football, from boxing, my strength has always been my road work, and people have always said, oh, you shouldn't be doing that much road work when you're fighting MMA, it takes away from your power. Still knock people out. Still I've got this tank for days, so whatever, it is what it is.
I think I'll leave it at that. I look forward to it. 18 days away. Molly, thank you very much. Good luck. Thank you.
Cheers, mate.